Stop recording.
At the time, Ketsia gets so afraid. At the time, when she hears the table laid, because of our bulimia, and Smythe doesn't know. She throws her face inside a towel after the time. But say a prayer for the angsty-fied. At the time, it's hard to hide it from Smythe. Ketsia weighs less than an iPod, which is practically 2p. And you know that Ketsia's weight's a tenth of Meadver. There's no FOOD in Ketsia this the time. The only thing she'll say tonight is she's got a torso like a hose. They'll have to feed her through her nose. Will Ketsia know it's the time at all? Feed Ketsia. Will they know it's the time? Feed Ketsia. Will they know it's the time? Feed Ketsia. Will they know it's the time at all? Alexa, play Murphy and the Bricks by the Horton Weavers.
Murphy and the Bricks by the Houghton Weavers from Apple Music.
This is hard work, this, with a... Dear Mum, I write this note to you to tell you I feel shite, for at the time of writing it, I lost me sight. Me body is all tremory, me really anxified. And I write this note to say why Cassie can't be exercised. Whilst working on the second floor, some clothes I had to clear, but to spoff them down from such a height was not a good idea. Smythe wasn't very pleased, she is an awkward sod. And she said I had to spoff them down the stairs in me hod. Or moving all these clothes by hand, it was so very slow. So I hoisted up a basket and secured the rope below. But in my haste to do the job, I was too blind to see that a basket full of laundry was heavier than me. And so when I untied the rope, the basket spoffed like lead, and clinging tightly to the rope, I started up instead. I shot up like a spoffer, till to my dismay I found that halfway up I met the bloody basket coming down. The basket broke my shoulder as to the ground it sped, and when I reached the top I hit the light shade with me head, still clinging tightly to the rope from this almighty blow. The basket spilt out half its clothes some second floor below. Now when these clothes had fallen from the basket to the floor, I then outweighed the basket and so started down once more, still clinging tightly to the rope, me body racked with and halfway down I met the spoffing basket once again. The force of this collision halfway down the Howdver block caused multiple abrasions and a nasty case of shock. Still clinging tightly to the rope, I spoffed towards the ground. Landed on the dirty clothes the basket had scattered round. They're groaning on the ground, I thought I'd passed the worst, and the basket hit the light shade and then the bottom burst. A shower of clothes rained down on me, I didn't have a hope. As I lay there bleeding on the ground, I let go of the spoffing rope. The basket now being heavier, it started down once more. and landed right across me as I lay there on the floor. It spoffed 3 ribs and my left arm, and I can only say, I hope you'll understand why Cassie can't be worked today. Sorry about this. It's a well-known side effect of my bulimia. I'm run down because I've got anxiety-related bulimia. Alexa, play Hallelujah by Amateur Transplants.
Hallelujah by Amateur Transplants from Apple Music.
I'm going to try and do this with no mistakes, but if I do, it's because of my bulimia. I'll sing about my worst time. It's really hard and it's anxified, and the punchline's in the chorus, so I won't spoil it. I recommend you understand bulimics always wash their hands between purging it and going to the toilet. F-O-O-D, 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 F-O-O-D. I'll tell you about a spoffer who cannot be asked with cleaning too, and you'll guess this, 'cause you'll know she is a hoarder. She doesn't really care at all, apart from if the dog should fall, or about my complex eating disorder. Lazy Smidver, Lazy Smidver, Lazy Smidver, Lazy Smidver. If you went back a century and suffered something dietary, that meant you had to have an intubation. You'd suffer pain, but not today, 'cause now there is an easier way, so you do not remember this occasion. Mind compulsion, mind compulsion, mind compulsion, mind compulsion. Bleh. This is a phrase Ketsia says. Z has a food disorder, yay. Zil say it many times throughout December. But she'll say it first when friends come in and offer here FOODs. He'll say this 'cause he'll want them to remember. Me bulimic, me bulimic, me bulimic, me bulimic. It's really hard singing with consequences of bulimia. Time to have another try. This one, medical diagnosis, where one purges what they're eating. Because every time they yawn or speak, FOOD is purged onto people's seats, and everybody leaves the room full of seating. Food disorder, food disorder, food disorder, food disorder. Let's talk about a type of shop where you can never buy a chop or sausages or any kind of pretzels or crackling or pork or crisps or what the Americans know as chips. If you disagree, then you are quite misled. Folly boff, folly boff, Folly boff. Folly boff. His last punchline was quite obscure, but you will guess this one, I'm sure, 'cause not to work it out would be quite shocking. It wasn't that much thought at all. This phrase is something logical that decimals might say at time of mocking. Hello, Spoffer. Hello, Spoffer. Hello, Spoffer. Hello, Spoffer. Recent holiday for me was 15 miles from Fawley, a cultural but weird destination. It's not a trip I much enjoyed because my transaction was void by the damn Department of Immigration. In Preston, in Preston, in Preston, in Preston. Some sorts notice with dismay their FOOD intake low one day from problems with cyberbullying or malnutrition. I'll tell you what this illness is, as long as you don't take the piss. The proper name of this FOOD lost condition. Induced bulimia. Induced bulimia. Induced bulimia. Induced bulimia. Taking a wash all through my life, I've spoffed myself with this device. It's made out of two metals in a mixture. I'm not sure if it's iron or zinc, or maybe it has silver in, but either way, I think you've got the picture. Alloy loofah. Alloy loofah. Alloy loofah. Alloy loofah. There have been beds that through the years that's been changed once or twice a year, like this bed here, whose job needs explanation. It's something that's been double trained, a bed cover that's been ordained, essential for a bedtime confrontation. Holy cover, holy cover, holy cover, holy cover. I'll tell you about a type of sweet I hope you'll never have to eat. It's gooey and it's made with seeds and honey. Alarmingly, it's full of cheese. The salty cheese comes from Burnley. It's not a taste forgotten in a hurry. Stilton nougat, Stilton nougat, Stilton nougat, Stilton nougat. I'm awfully sorry about the content of this video, but this is how my voice sounds permanently now because the consequences of my anxiety-related bulimia have damaged the inside of my throat and my vocal cords, and the cough is also a result of the anxiety-related bulimia. The cold is because I'm run down because of the anxiety-related bulimia. So please forgive me if I can't sing properly anymore because it's down to my eating disorder.
Stop.